Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome.
Whoa.
Hello and welcome.
Whoa.
I have a recursion.
Hello. Let's get rid of that.
Hey, Alep. How you doing, sir? Long time no chat. I am Gravidy 42. Yeah, I had the audio. I was actually testing the audio to make sure that I didn't actually have audio on my startup screen because I was chatting with somebody. Specifically, I was chatting with Alapenya in Discord, and I didn't want that to bleed through to the startup screen. So I had my stream audio up, which makes for a nice little recursion effect. Bookworm, nice to see you as always. Thanks for dropping in with me. I am headed into playing Helting again. I have one quest left in the northern strongholds. Not sure what I'm going to be doing tonight. I don't know how long this quest is. I think it might just be one quest. And I skipped it when I was doing the northern strongholds. I skipped this quest. Oh darn. Forgot my water glass. I skipped this quest because it's called Epilogue, so I thought, oh, I'll just do it. Yes, I have finished the Lay of Rust and Rhyme. I finished the little puzzle quest. Apparently I'm hanging out. What do I got going on here? New mail. Oh, auction expired. Apparently nobody is buying Gorgoroth Steel loot boxes. None. I can't sell a single Gorgoroth Steel loot box anymore. That is not hard to believe. Yes, I finished. The Lay of Rust and Rhyme, and then I have this epilogue, Trail of Rust, which sounds cool. But for some reason, I heard epilogue and went, oh, it's optional. It probably doesn't matter. So I just kind of closed it and walked away from it. Oh, yeah. I agree, Booker. I think everybody's waiting for the new ones. I figured I'd throw them. I have so many, I'd throw them up and see if anybody was buying steel loot boxes or Gorgoroth steel loot boxes. But it looks like they are of no interest anymore. That's why I'm not open. I, too, am waiting for them, so I certainly get it. So I clicked on this quest. I thought, oh, this is an epilogue. And I was thinking like the epilogues of the volumes, the epic volumes. Like there's the epilogue after the Moria that takes you on a bunch of these quests. And I've done some of them and they're kind of cool. But I thought, oh, they're just kind of optional things. Maybe I'll get to it later. So I looked at this the other day and I scrolled down and I'm like, wait a second. These pants are fantastic. So I need to do this quest because I need these... Which ones do I want? No, I want... They are exactly the same. Wait. Oh yeah, they are exactly the same. So just a different cosmetic, maybe? Anyway, I will decide when I finish it. So I'm going to do that tonight. But I figured I would actually do some dailies too. I always wonder about doing dailies on stream. I'm sure watching somebody do dailies on stream is really boring when you've done them, but might be educational if you haven't. So I figured I would do the dailies. Oh, and my beautiful wife brought me my water. Thank you. Excellent. I can stay hydrated. That isn't where I wanted to go. I wanted to go to Dale.
What can I do for you?
Dale. So, for those of you who are coming to an end of a long weekend, I hope you had a fantastic long weekend. I spent my long weekend absolutely appropriately doing home improvement, which I think is a good long weekend activity. I painted a bunch of trim I'm getting an office renovated. A little bit of improvement to it. It's an old house, so it's basically just getting some insulation and a little bit of soundproofing because I'm in a city, so it gets a bit noisy. So I did some painting this weekend. And the carpet, we're getting new carpet in the same room, so all the carpet and underlay. So I screwed in about 350 nails this afternoon to get rid of a whole bunch of creaks in the old house. Well, you know, dailies, if I see people do them on stream, maybe I'll be motivated to do them again. Maybe. Watching someone else do daily is better than doing them myself. I hate to nearly yell. That's a good point. Or, as the case may be, I think I was watching Epic Uger do his Mordor dailies yesterday, and it just made me feel guilty that I haven't done Mordor dailies in forever. Which is fine. I don't need that many keys. I'm not in a big hurry. I don't have some raiding group that's waiting for me to get geared up within 3 days of release of.
Beg your pardon.
Or 3 hours of release. All right, so we get no quests here. What are these daily things you speak of? Asks Olip. These daily things are things I do weekly. Actually, I think the dailies, this wrapper quest that I just got, Restoring the Three Kingdoms, has you do 8 quests. And there are, so for those who don't know how these work, there are 3 sets of quests. And these are the update 22 dailies. Oh, you can do, I thought you could do the wrapper twice a week. I think I've only ever done it weekly. So Chromite made a great post on the forums right there that shows you the 3 groups of dailies. And so you know what quests are available. So the fact that there are none in Dale means we are on quest group 3. So they're all in Felgoth, except for one, which is, I just about went by it, which is available from D over at Ravenhill. Over this way. Sunday and Thursday, I think, is when it resets. Okay, well, I will do it today, and then I can check again on Thursday. Yeah, the Felgoth quests are a little annoying. That's for sure. Honestly, they're a little better to do on stream, because on stream I don't get in a hurry to finish them, and I think most people find them annoying because it is a bit of a struggle to get them finished quickly. These other ones are very straightforward. You go straight to them, you do the work, and you're done. Yes, D has one. So every day there are 8 quests available, and you can do 8 quests every single day. And then the wrapper quest you can do twice a week, and the wrapper quest is what gives you the key, the black steel key. A bound black steel key, which is fine. So the dailies themselves will reward a token of Lake and Rivers, which is a barter item. Once you've done 8 of these quests, and you can do 8 of these quests at any time to finish your wrapper. You don't need to do them all in one day. So what you can do is you can actually come out, take the wrapper quest, and do the 8 quests over 2 days if you don't feel like doing all the dailies in one day. Which I think is a fairly good improvement. So especially if you wanted to avoid, I don't know, doing the Felagoth quests where you have to deal with cliffs and roots and hills and yeah. Whoa, where do these guys come from? There seems to be a lot of kiting. Yes, there is a lot of kiting in high-level mini-play, and well, especially in solo mini-play. This one area of effect skill, Cry of the Wizard, actually has a debuff that slows the target's movement by 30%. So when you get into fairly big groups, you can actually pull quite a big group of enemies, because you can do quite a bit of area of effect damage, but you can also slow them down so they never catch up to you. Unfortunately, these two guys are, most of my area of effect skills won't reach these two guys. Apparently he saw me. But one more. There we go. Yeah, I'm generally, my playstyle is very much keep running around. I've seen people play mini where they just stand there and spam keys and do reasonably well. You do have a bubble. The bubble isn't great. Applies a damage preventing bubble, granting 1,611 temporary morale. Tough mobs can do 15,000 damage, so I don't know what 1,600 bubble is going to do. Not much. That obviously never really got scaled. No, I don't. You know, that's one of the things. Who's chasing me? Oh, a battle cat. That is one of the things that they could have done. It's actually useful. It restores 5% of maximum power on expiration. So if you're actually in a group, you can use it to give yourself power back. Even if you don't actually, even if it never absorbs any damage. because when it expires, you'll get 5% power back. But I don't do a lot of group play, and I'm not sure that minstrels have a power problem. I guess in really long fights they will. Whoa! I just did a thing. I am ally to the dwarves of Erebor. Yes! I get 15 Lotro points for that. Very nice. Alright, let's go do Felagath. I think all of these quests, I think 3 or 4 of these quests come from Radagast and the rest come from Thranville. Oh, I still have a... Nope. 4 of these quests come from Thranville and 3 of them come from Leugland. So I have to go in for these. Go. Let me in. Let me in. I feel like Bilbo trying to sneak in with the ring on before the doors shut. Hey, no, before the... There we go. At least the guard heal, catch a breath, finally got properly scaled, so it's actually useful again. But minis are OP, so they didn't bother. Honestly, they did a few changes to minis. And I thought... I know that a lot of the complaints about the changes feel that they lost some effectiveness. In healing groups... I don't do that very often or often enough to know, so. But yeah, I felt like they definitely got improved with their recent balance changes. And I could see an argument to say that minis are OP. I can do a lot of damage. I mean, when I get closed in on, I die pretty quickly. All right. Go roam around. Felagath. Yeah, the guard looks fun. I watch a couple people playing guard. They're pretty happy with their damage output now on a solo landscape. Guardian is one class that I have never ventured into. I have at least started every other class. I think I've got every other class to at least level 30. The Minstrel and the Hunter remain pretty much my favorites. Again, both mobile, both ranged. It's just something about that playstyle that I seem to prefer. I think this set of quests in Felagoth is actually a little bit easier. Because you basically get out into that open meadow area with the Tower Grim, and it's fairly straightforward. I think the other daily sets that you get from Radagast are much more of a pain. It is still a very murky forest, though. Even though they changed the name. Greenwood the Great, it is not yet again. Oh no! A poisoned fox. See, if I line myself, if I'm lucky and I line myself upright, I can get more than one out of each animal. Except that guy just runs off really quickly. So that's not going to happen. Oh, a poor rabbit. And believe it or not, the rabbit also runs off very quickly. I got the squirrel more than once, though. Success. Hello, Thorland. Hope you're having fun hanging out. Poor poison frog. He's running away very slowly. Got him twice. Oh, what's this one? Ouch. I broke my leg. Where are the birds? There's one. Nope. Only got it once. Oh, there's one. He's hiding in the tree. Waiting for help. I come with help. All right, that's done. Now I need to go find... some nasty wood trolls. Healing salve for scarred trees. And then the rest is in the little swampy area. Oh, the other thing that I had to work on was I had to get... I never had Prospector up at all on Doomfold on my Tailor, because I don't need prospecting other than being able to harvest overland resources for my alts who do weaponsmithing and weapon craft. So that was a bunch of AFK playtime. Getting that up there. Because of course we're getting a new crafting tier. With update 23, right? I never did look on Bullroar. I don't know if anybody else did. It's hanging out. I keep patching Bullroar and then I never find time during the week when it's up. Ten of 10. Oh, for that I have to go back and talk to Thranduil. Okay. See? 3 things. Guy's like dead. He never even got a shot off. I'm pretty sure minis are OP. I guess I shouldn't say that here. Minis are just fine. They are perfectly balanced. Grab is OP? No, I'm pretty sure that's not the case. The Rabbit of Carbonog. I need the big enough meme, but with Lotro war cries. Nice. The men war cries? Race of men war cries? Which are just sort of just screaming. Arr! Welcome. Thanks for dropping in. Ow. You knocked me out. He knocked me out again. Or rooted me. I guess he rooted me. Yeah, my only regret was that I didn't make my minstrel a hobbit. Because the hobbit shouts are far cuter. Not quite as screamy. Hello, Candor. The dwarf shouts are the best? They are actually pretty cool, too. That is very true. Ouch. I only have one dwarf character on this. On Landy. I have a dwarven champion. Hard not to do the whole Gimli thing. But I don't think champions shout nearly as much. Whoa, I got like a whole bunch of summons here suddenly. Yeah, I got 2 more dens. There's one. They do some, but I think minis and maybe Cappy are the most shouty. Well, there's Warden too. Being that 1/3 of your skills or shouts. Or at least 1/3 of your gambit builders. Yeah, my hunter's an elf, and I think the only shout he has is the break. I don't remember what the skill's called. Edith Eldra, welcome. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Nice to see ya. Nice to be here. Excellent. All right. Talk to Thranduil 3 times. Actually, let's not use up my milestone skill. Let's go to Dale, because I think I have Leugland on milestone. So, we'll go backwards. We'll go to Dale. We'll stable back, save my milestone.
Greetings.
Greetings. Yes, welcome everybody. If you're stopping in, I am Gravidy. I stream here on Twitch at Gravidy42. Thank you, Alapenya, for that. My good friend Alapenya also streams here on Twitch. We'll give a shout out to Alapenya. Hey, go. They just really have trouble getting through this door. Come on, you can do it. Alapenya is part of the all-captain kinship on Gladden that Mortumbra runs on Tuesdays. So if you're around tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, assuming Mort is still on schedule, there might be a all-captain group content stream going on. You can catch that right here. And Alap also streams that on his channel, so when it happens. It's fun stuff. You're welcome. Yes, I figured I was going to hit. What did I get? Friend, ally. I'm ally to the elves of Felagath. All right, so I am now ally to everybody. And I hope these stop at Kindred. Hopefully they don't go any further. I can't imagine why they would. All right, now I can use my milestone to get to Leugland and do our final 3. And we get a fairly efficient daily run today. Oh, these ones are hard too. Hard as in traveling the geography is difficult. The quests themselves aren't all that difficult. What is this class? It reminds me of during exam season. Impeccable screaming skills. Yes, it is the minstrel. I'm a race of man, so I do a lot of screaming. A lot of screaming going on. Yeah, the minstrel is a lot of shouts and screaming. I got cries. I got calls. I got more cries. My ballads are fine. My ballads are only, my ballads are quiet.
Welcome, traveler.
Find, oh yeah, that one's kind of annoying.
Take heed now. Welcome, traveler.
All right, into the river we go. I lost the road already. Okay, I'm into the river. I am very impressed with this grass, though. I think it's very cool. I think the art down here is really well done. Even if it's hard to get around. And see where you're going. Stay away from my injured elf friend. Now I have to get up this waterfall. I get the impression that these nets are like what? Placed by the orcs? These nets look like far too clean and proper to be orcish. Maybe they're Gundabad orcs. Or something like that. Oh, there's another injured elf. Get away. Of course, Olaf, of course. There's always updating things to do. Now I gotta get up that waterfall. It's a sophisticated tribe of orc. It might be. They're getting a little cultured, maybe, or something. I don't know. Whoa, where'd you come from? Whoops. I made that bear mad. I'm sorry, Mr. Mirkwood Bear. I didn't mean to hit you. I do mean to hit you, though, Orc Hunter. Be gone, foul thing. Those dang AoE skills, yeah. And mine are, I can be relatively careful with mine because my radius on my AoE skills is not very wide. I just got a little careless that time. Now, on my Warsteed, it's a completely different story. I'm pretty sure my AoE range on my Warsteed on my Minstrel is pretty much the entire, like, area. The whole zone. I go to attack one orc and suddenly I'm fighting every pig, squirrel, and buck within a 2-mile radius. The entire map. Yeah, pretty much. Ah. The ambusher ambushed me. Oh, there's another elf. Hey, Wood. Hello. I am doing my Northern Mirkwood dailies. Lots of adventuring in Felagoth tonight. I guess not technically Felagoth. The area known as Felagoth. Alright, that is all the nets. There's an elf up there. And then I'm going to finish the epilogue to the Lay of Rust and Rhyme, which I did not finish before. Whoop. Ah! Oh, great. Wrong target. That's all right. This is where AoE skills come in handy. You're avoiding Northern Mirkwood? Just in general? It is a very murky place. That was like really loud in my ears. I think I can turn that down a bit. Thanks for following my personal channel. Edith Eldora. Much appreciated. What server? It's not in the title. Oh, I should put the server in the title. That's a good idea. It is Landraval. I need to get... If I known it would be so dramatic, I would have waited. Yeah, I think one of the rules of streaming is always check volume levels before you start. But one of the things I often forget to do is actually testing the alert volumes, because that just gets a little annoying. Yeah, he's through here. One more elf. You guys are all over that? You guys? You mean the streamers? We are. I haven't always been on Landy. I just ended up here after the server merges. I was on Imladris, I think. And that is finished. All right. This should be cooled down. Yeah, Mort. Tomorrow's like a Gladden night, which is kind of weird because Doug Glendower switched to Tuesday night, and he's on Gladden right after Mort, who's also on Gladden. Gussie's usually, if Gussie's doing Play It Again, I think she's always on Brandywine. Steen is obviously on, what is she on, Evernight? One of the EU servers. Big Ed bounces between a couple different servers, but I don't think he's ever on Landy. He's usually on Ark or Crick Hollow. Agent Brigman's on Crick Hollow. Oh, McVegan Pants, I think, streams or plays regularly on Landraval. Steen is, yeah, Evernight. Okay.
Welcome, traveler. A word between us, then. It is good you are here.
All right. Daily's done. The quest just auto-completes. You don't even have to hit complete. So boom, I get a key in my thing. I don't... Oh, these don't have a value. That's good. I don't like the fact that sturdy steel keys have a value that they can be sold to a merchant. I don't think they should allow that. They should set them to 0 value. If the loot boxes are going to be of 0 value and you can't sell it to a vendor, then I think the keys that open them should also be that way. Slayer of the North. What did I finish? I finished Orc Slayer Advanced. Nice. I suspect I have a lot of quests left to finish, though. Or deeds left to finish, I should say. Oh, I haven't even finished Explorer. Oh, this is the my Meta Explorer. Lots of stuff. Green Mountain bad guys. Yep. All right, so I have a quest. One of them says find Dragok's bones, find Thorog's bones with Sigrun's aid, and find Bregmor's bones with Fotri's aid. I saw the billboard for the orcs. Oh, there's a relic master right here. Excellent.
What business have you with the Lord and Lady?
Reforge. All right. Anybody know where I need to go for these things? I don't think I got a hint. I mean, I could find Dragok's bones by running the instance. I don't think that's it. Because I'm pretty sure I can't run the instance by myself. That might be a little... That might be a little ambitious. Never mind impossible. Oop. I want to go to Enidwaith. Ah, Dragok's bones is over here somewhere. Okay. So that's just going to the hills. Hey, Hardet, welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Tip of the hat. All right, well, that one's easy enough to do. Where are Sigrun and Fotri? The dwarf Sigrun can aid you in the Misty Mountains, as can Fotri and Forakel. Okay, that's where they are. So I do have a hint. Ah, yes, that makes sense. That little camp, I think there's two dwarves sitting there. And this guy's in Ziegelgund. Oh, that's going to be a long road. Oh, no, there's fast travel there. So I think I can go to... No. We'll start in Forakel. Oh, I should do a raffle. Hold on. Before I open the raffle and say I'm going to do a raffle, I will make sure I have something to raffle. Because that would be embarrassing if I didn't. I would hate to raffle off empty promises. It fast travels to Ziegelgund. Yes, I believe you are correct. Yes, I do have stuff. All right. Raffle is open. I have 100 Lotro point codes to give away, to raffle away. Exclamation point raffle in chat to enter.
Greetings.
You must be following the channel to win. So, anybody remember when they added Forakel to this swift travel? Remember? Because I'm very certain it was after I started. I don't think West Bree went that far. Maybe it always did. I don't know. Off the Surikila. All right, how long did that take? That took about an hour to do the dailies. That's a decent run. I think the Felgoth ones certainly take the longest. I think you're right. Yeah, I don't think it was always there. I think it was before we started and we joined when Mines of Moria came out. Okay, well that was before I started. Thanks, Olive. John DeGard, hello, welcome. So I think I can go to Zigglevind.
May I be of help to you?
Yep, I can. Very nice. Hey, hey. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's find our friend. Which one are we looking for? This would be Thorog's bones. We're looking for Sigrun? No, Votri. Here we're looking for Bregmore's bones.
Will you help me?
You are indeed welcome here, and heartily. But what in the long leagues has brought you so far north? You tell Votri that you are looking for the remains of the dragon Bregmore. Ah, I see. We keep close guard upon the dragon's corpse, but you do not have the look of someone planning any mischief or wickedness. So I will take you there, though under the watch of my wary eye all the same. Oh, a little bit of travel. The bitter cold of Forakel has preserved the dragon marvelously. Well, come and we'll see with our own eyes.
Fotri, a dwarf of Forochel, has seen the weeping warrior and hastens to view the corpse of the dead dragon, Bregmore.
Oh yeah, I remember this instance now, of course. There can be no doubt some of the dragon's bones are not here. That's it? Apparently we can just see that from over here. Look, there's some rust. Another vision presents itself. Karsgar. There's not enough of Fingar's blood left. Perhaps if I crushed bones of the worm Bregmore, will that sustain me? I have no other choice, we will see. The strange vision disperses. Blast! Someone is here before us. The look in your face tells me much. You seek the one who beat you here. I do. Is that it? Or do I have to talk to him again? Let's go find out. No, Bregmore's bones. Bregmore is in Forakel. Dragok is definitely in Enidwaith.
What do you need?
Bones stolen from Bregmore's corpse. And you are quite sure it was the work of this Karsgar? It is not that I disbelieve you, minstrel, for the bones are missing clear enough, now that you have pointed it out. But out from under our noses. This is a foul and devious foe you hunt, and I wish you all the fortune there is in your conquest against him. Thank you. I grew up in northern Saskatchewan in Canada. And I have fond memories at harvest time. Harvest would quite often go deep into the night. You quite often get to harvest until... Basically, you could harvest until the dew started setting in, which could be as late, regularly as late as 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So it was very deeply dark. The sky has this many stars in it. We're way up north. There's no light pollution at all. So I remember sitting on the roof, or sitting on the cab of the grain truck, looking at northern lights. Not dissimilar to this. Not quite as saturated as these are, but the northern lights up there were very, very impressive. So Fork Hill always reminds me of that. Although they weren't as green. The lights that we saw were more like in the red, purple, blue range. All right, now we go to the Misty Mountains. For Gravidy, Fork Hill is like home. Yeah, it's I grew up 4 or 5 months of the year. It did not look much different than Fork Hill. Saskatchewan. Yes. I colleged in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan. That's where our good friend Tamartini's from as well. Oh yes, freebie of the week, Rally Horn. Grab that one. I think Rally Horns are probably one of the most useful little freebies that we get. Just about everybody can use a Rally Horn at some point.
How can I be of service?
You can take me to the Misty Mountains. Nope, that is not the Misty Mountains. There you go. Yes, all up his trying to further his PTFO addiction. Actually, I'll have to move Lotro onto that drive too, all up. It definitely does better, especially loading scenes, loading instances and things like that. It helps to have an SSD for sure. Actually, you basically just want to move all your games there. There are other games? Right, Tenulio? I know. I've been playing a few other games this summer, but I'm finding myself going more and more back to Lotro now again. When I take a break from Lotro, it means I only play it 3 or 4 times a week. That's my break. And when I come back to it, and then I play it every day. Oh, I am doing a good job in my deeds. Oh, we had a man, I'm doing terrible at raffles tonight. Okay, there's a raffle open. I will make a draw in 1 minute. So please, exclamation point raffle for a 100 Lotro point code. If you are not already entered, make sure you are following the channel to win. I will do it up here by the dwarf camp. Yeah, BF4 and Overwatch is a nice diversion. Guild Wars 2 has been a nice diversion. I don't think I've ever really played just one game, although if there's any one of them, it would be this one for sure. Let's see what Sigmar. Actually, let's draw the raffle first. Zinger says falafel. That will get you lunch, but it won't get you 100 Lotra points. Which is fine, because I'm pretty sure that's what you meant. Alright. Drawing. Closed. Wood wins. Congrats, Wood. Give me a shout out in chat so I can right click on your name so I can whisper you. I mean, I do need to prove you're here, but it also helps that I can then whisper you much more easily once I see you. You need me to say something? Just like that. That'll work. Just, whoops. Whisper. Hey, look, the last thing I sent to you is a code. Apparently you've won from me before. That's awesome. All right. So it's just like the freebie. There's the freebie. So for those of you who didn't win, you can get a free rally horn if you haven't already. They just redeem code in the store, and that should work just fine. Would let me know if you have any issues. Let's see what Sigrun has to say.
Might you lend an ear to a dwarf in need?
You seek the dragon Thorog. Ha 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 ha. He's got some kind of evil laugh. I guess it would be muahaha. You are a bit late, my friend. The undead worm was soundly defeated by a group of adventurers. If you wish to see where they won their glory and Thorog fell, I will show you. And you have come from the Lonely Mountain, have you not? In return for this favor, you will answer the many questions I have of the dwarves who dwell there as we go. All right. I will give you all the answers. We climb the slopes to see some dragon bones.
Sigrun, a dwarf of the Misty Mountains, has seen the Weeping Warrior, and now would visit the corpse of the dead dragon, Thorog.
Thorog's corpse is this way. Nearly there now. Look for yourself. This is a giant pile of rust. It is unmistakable some of Thorog's bones are missing. Another vision comes over you. The Weeping Warrior again. My skin boils and blisters from this curse. My armor rusting, always rusting. I must find a cure. Can't run game and Mozilla for some. Oh no. Well, if you do, you can. If you do have, whenever you apply it and you do have problems, let me know. And just whisper me here on Twitch. I will help you out. Not much to see here, but some old bones. You're ready to leave already? Yes, I'm ready to leave. And he dropped me off. Oh, right outside. So I got to run all the way back to him. Those Thorog is incredibly preserved. It says Canadian chills that helped. Could be. I could believe that the cold up here would keep the dead for quite a while.
Woe betide me.
Remember having to run up here to do the raid? No, I don't, because I never did. I never got into group content. Even now, most of my playtime is questing. And I think by the time... Like, I started playing in earnest right around the time either Riders of Rohan or Helm's Deep came out. I think Riders of Rohan, I picked it up because I think they had some pretty decent marketing for Riders of Rohan, and I think it brought my attention back to the game, and then I picked it up again, and started playing it from there. So by that time, I think the Instance Finder was in. Who just had a page hunting flashback? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, getting the pages of your books can be a tough one. I hope your journey here was worth the effort. It would seem you obtained what you were looking for, did you not? Find Dragox bones. I have returned to Enedwythe, and we can ride from there. A long trail of 24 people hiking up to Heligrad. That would be cool. That would have been cool. I hope you were successful at the top. So stick around. I will do another raffle in about 15 minutes or so before we finish up for the night. See, I come here, I have flashbacks of doing the rep grind for the Elgreg. The Elgreg and the Grey Company. So I think I did the Grey Company relatively easily. I got behind in the Elgreg. And I didn't finish the Elgreg rep for quite a ways. Like, I think I was about level 100 when I came back and finished the Elgreg rep. But I do have just about everything. I am missing Heroes of Limelight Gorge and the Eld Gang. I could jump in and do Rescue of Nurse Gushu every night and finish up the Eld Gang. Hey, Ponton. Welcome. Hello. Thanks for stopping in tonight. I am finishing up the Lay of Rust and Rime here tonight. I actually finished it on stream a few weeks ago, but for some reason I had it in my mind that the epilogue was like just an optional thing I would probably do later. As it turns out, it's got a really nice reward in it, so I would not call it optional. So we're finding some old dragon bones. We have found Bregmores in Forakel. We have found Thorogs in the Misty Mountains, and now we're about to find Dragox in Enedwythe. Does anyone have those two finished? Oh, does anyone? Oh, those two, yeah. Right? Like I was really good about finishing every rep. And in fact, I even have... Oh, I used to have both of these at Blue. I might have to go and fix this one. I'm 20. I accidentally killed one mob against Fusham Ball North. So I might have to actually go fix this one. But yeah, I ground out these two because there's only one quest that will give you positive in one without negative in the other. In Mordor. Yeah, Limelight Gorge and the Eld Gang. I bet you Big Ed's got them both finished. Find Dragox bones. I found rust. The cavern has clearly been disturbed in snow-covered rust trails. Snow-covered rust trails across the mountain. That's it. I just had to find it. Karsgar, the Weeping Warrior, may have eluded your grasp, but retracing his path has taught you something of value. Seeking to counteract his own decline, he turned to the dragon venom that both strengthened and poisoned him for so long. He suffers in undeath, bound to the dragonkind that he despises and upon which he now relies. All right, now I got to pick a reward here. And from what I can tell, these are exactly the same. Same armor, same will, same vitality, same finesse, same crit rating, same light. They are exactly the same. So I assume that they are different. Different cosmetics, maybe? I need something to wear that is only a top. This is only a top. Same cosmetics. I think they are exactly the same. Limlight's not terribly rough, especially if you got at least your 10 task slots open. Oh yeah, that's a good point. You can just go down there and do 3,000 a day with tasks. And in so doing, probably also get another 2,000 just off the mobs. Yeah, I forgot about the tasks in Limelight. Bard's Will or Bard's Honor? I like Bard's Will. All right, done. One quest has disappeared from my quest log. And I get a whole bunch of stuffs. That's a nice upgrade. I'll just hold on to that for a while. The Mordor Ash light armor pants were identical too. Why did they do that? It's possible they intended not to. Like typically when you see two pieces like that, one would be defense and one would be offense. So I would guess for pants that have crit rating that the other one would be outgoing healing for a minstrel. Well, I guess it's light armor. It's not just for it's for a will class. But maybe crit defense, crit rating and crit defense. It's possible they decided that critical rate, because I think critical rating affects both. Like I think critical rating affects healing, right? Pretty sure it does. They meant one to have might for those tank strolls. They might have. They put it in there just for Cordovan to take the light armor with might on it. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. I cannot move. I've ventured too far into deep Enedwaith. Now what do I want to do? Oh, I was going to show you I was going to brag a little bit here. Not at my quest log, but at. I'm getting very closer to finishing stuff. And by very closer, I mean a little bit closer. Shire's done. Breland's done. Eredluin's done. Lone Lands is done. North Downs is done. Trollshaws is done. Misty Mountains is not done. I was working on it this weekend, though. I had a lot of work to do in Misty Mountains, so I actually got everything but Snow Beast and Warg Slayer. And by that time, I was a little bored doing deeds. So. Oh, I can move again. Nice. What I could do is try and find some of these guys. Oh, I'm only missing 2 pages. Let's do that. I don't have a lot of time left. So I'm going to go collect some lost lore of the North regarding men. And I'm not one for simply hunting the landscape. I'll just go to Lotro Wiki and look it up. that one's easy. Tell me I don't have soggy page 7? Or 8? Those look very easy. I was attempting to complete everything on one of my tunes too, but I gave up around Lothlorien. Yeah, I don't, I haven't set it in my mind as a, I have to do this. But I have put it in my mind that it's like, hey, I should give this a shot and just see how far I get. One of the things I've never done a lot of is instances or skirmishes. So I don't have a lot of, oops. I don't have a lot of, I have 4 skirmish tasks done. Oh, I did finish, I just finished Trouble in Tuckborough, which was kind of cool. In instances, I have, whoop, oh, hold on. Oh, attacking me. I have quite a bit more done. There's a one tough wolf. It's always the ones that look easy. Elidriel, hello and welcome. Yes. I agree. Oh, I wonder if they're on the other side. Bet you they are. So I got one at 21.8 north, 26.2 west. Yep, they're over there. All right, hunting down soggy pages. That completion of that epilogue was interesting because I feel like the story kind of ended. So it's possible, like, is that the last we see of Karazgar? I suspect not. I suspect we'll see him in the Grey Mountains, Ered Mithrin. Found one.
Brandjarn took the name Brand, hiding all his lineage for shame of his father's failing. And so the Black Arrow passed secretly from father to son, father to son. What few knew was that one Black Arrow survived. 8 lords, 8 arrows. Did you count? It fled the fires with Brandjarn, Girion's son who survived.
The story is complete. This must be a story Queen Erna told to a young bard the second. The black arrows are indeed a legendary weapon and one of the few things able to pierce a dragon's thick hide. You are gladdened by the continuing friendship between the dwarves of Erebor and the men of Dale. I can get behind that. Nice. No, I only have one here. How about we go get page 4 for the dwarves? Need to go to Erebor first. I don't understand why it's so shameful to be beaten by a more powerful foe, though. I agree. Although I don't remember the story because I've just finished picking up the pages. But I could play it. I could play it to end the stream. I did that once. I played one of those stories to end a stream, thinking that they're like a minute long. They're like several minutes long. They're really quite long, but they're very cool. I'm so glad they did those lore books. I think that is a really nice touch. Add really good voice acting to some of their really good storytelling. It's just wonderful. I haven't found all the dwarf markers yet either. I love those bells. Yeah, so do I. I was just thinking about that, and then I realized that every time I hear them on stream, I remark about it. So I'm like, I probably should not be quite so giddy about it. But yeah, those bells are really cool. I love the fact that you can hear them everywhere. There we go, one dusty page. What you doing way up here in the hill? You think you'd be blown off? Ooh, can we get like up into there? I wonder if we can.
For it was we of Durin's folk who woke the great dragons in times of old, and in so doing, lost the grey mountains that we called home.
The story is complete. The dwarves of Erebor certainly have a long history of battling dragons. You have a feeling that despite Thorin III's wishes, the remaining dragons will continue to be a danger to his people in the future. Can I get up here? Oh, I can. There lies all that is left of Dale, said Balin. Oh, is this where the company came? Oh, that's so cool. I had no idea. Yes, Dale would have been a mess. And we get another bear skin with a rabbit. Oh no! I can't get over there? What's going on? Can't I go on top of this? I must be able to go up there. I wonder if I jump from over here. Oops. I might have to war steed it over there. Whoops. I missed my jump. Oh, and now I got a broken leg. Ah! Oh no! Really? They got like an invisible wall in here. Ah, darn. I guess you only get to see it from afar. I love these little Easter eggs. The bear skin and the rabbit. It's very cool. All right, that finishes 2 more quests. I got 1 lost lore left. Aggerknife. Thanks for following my personal channel, The Rabbit of Caerbannog. I shouldn't say I have 1. I have... where's the deed for those? Epic? Yep. Nope, not that one. Is it considered social? Oh, it's on the Mordor tab? Okay, okay. That's just wrong. I know, you should be able to get over there, right? I don't like invisible walls. Like, I get invisible walls, like at the edge, at the boundary of a scene or a map, it's like, okay, there's an invisible wall. I get it. Like, there's no world past this. I get it. But there's no reason there should be an invisible wall on this little structure. It's like, let me in there. The Lost Lore of Mordor. So here we go. So Aggerknife I have left, and then I have the Abyss and Nairband, which I have never done, either of them. So I have to find a way to do those instances. Since I'm not a raider, it's going to be hard, so what I might do is just find somebody that does raid and just ask if I can like get in after they finished it, if I can just join the fellowship and then just run through an empty raid. I think that would work? Not sure. Oh, can you get up the other side? I didn't see a really good way to get up there. These two are the obvious ones. Oh, here, let's also do another raffle. All right, raffle is reset and opened. Exclamation point raffle. Another 100 Lotro point code. That just stops. I'm clearly going past the... like, unless I need to get over there. I think for that, I'm going to need a war steed. Nope. I came up via Ravenhill? Okay. Oh, is there like an obvious way to get up here, maybe? Maybe there's like steps up the front, and I'm being kind of foolish to think that I could just go around the back. Oh, it doesn't look like it, though. This thing's solid. Can't go under this big arch. There may, in fact, be a way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I got myself stuck. I don't think I'm going to get out of this one. I'm like epically sliding here. My super ninja hands. Super glowy hands. I'm stuck. Oops. All right. I must now wait 1 minute. So we will wait 1 minute. I suppose I could report that as a bug. I feel like it's sort of a waste of their time to try and fix it when you can just go /stuck and get out. It's not like I fell to my death or lost a fight or something. And it's not like I'm supposed to be running around up here for obvious reasons. All right, I will go drop my books off, then we'll make the raffle draw. New surfing emote. I know, right? It's awesome. There we go. All right. At rally point. Apparently there's not even a close by rally point. That's fine. So that's cool. I got 2 more books done. I'll have to try and get Aggronite someday. Aggronite, I think, is a little tougher. These were actually easy. All of the Lost Lore books for Northern Mirkwood are very straightforward to get. Wrong way. This way. Why would they stick a bearskin rug up there and not let you get in? I hear ya. I do not understand it. Seems like a Kodak moment set. It is, right? It's like, I can imagine there are people that have screenshots of themselves, little selfies with all the little rabbits on top of the bearskin rug. And they can't get that one. Like, that's just kind of mean. Oh, the dwarf in a barrel got fixed, by the way. If I use the dwarf in a barrel. So now he actually pokes his head out. Where is that one? I still have it on OBS. It's right there. You can watch it for a bit. I just turned it off because I thought it was getting old. Here's my Lost Lore book collection. I really do want the bookcase. Now I need to find a housing spot that doesn't have a book collection in it. Whoops, wrong one. They will not go on the floor. They won't go on the wall. Oh, they will go in this one. Can I move it all the way over here? Nope. That's as far as I can get it. That one I can get a little closer. There we go. Welcome to Barabor. All right. So I'm going to play one of these, but first, I'm going to draw the raffle. So if anybody's not in the raffle yet, we've got a raffle open for 100 Lotro point code. You must be following to win, following the official Lotro stream. So exclamation point raffle in chat to enter. And I will draw it here momentarily. I've been actually hiding my, I've been keeping the lore too. I think the, that item you get when you finish this, you get the Mordor Lost Lore bookcase, which I believe has all of the text and all of the voiceovers. So the text like this one, I think it has all of them. But for now, I've been keeping these here, and I'm now, my housing space is filled up and needs to be cleaned up. All right, perfect. Let's draw the raffle, and then I'll play one of these. Oh, Rocklefred. That's a tough one to roll off your tongue. Try it again. Exclamation point raffle. Hate to see somebody not get in, especially at the last moment. It's very quiet in this house. There's no game sounds going on, and I feel like something's broken in the thing. Okay, 5 seconds. We got everybody but Rocklefred. All right, drawing. Danulio wins. So none of the light cameras actually sniped it after all. All right, Danulio, congratulations on winning. Please just give me a little whisper, or not a whisper, just say something in chat. And I will. So what was it? The Soggy Pages were the Lost Lore, the Men of Dale. So that's the one I will play. Excellent. There you are. All right, I'll start this up and I will give you your, whoop, turn this off. Code.
Long ago, there lived a simple archer named Broda. One day, he came across the dwarf king Thror, beset by orcs, and with his arrows saved the dwarf king's life. Thus was Broda made Lord of Dale, and by the dwarf king Thror, gifted the name Girion Ironbolt, and a black arrow, thrice forged, hard enough to pierce through stone. King Thror promised such a gift to each Lord of Dale. Trade grew and thrived between men and dwarves, and for 7 more lords, 7 more black arrows were forged. And then the dragon came. Fire and ruin did Smaug rain on Dale and Erebor, for he had set his heart upon the riches under the mountain. Now the Lord of Dale, when Smaug attacked, was Girion, 3rd of his name. 7 black arrows he loosed upon that worm, and each fell short of its mark, the last leaving only a scratch, before he perished in the flames. Smaug's desolation fell over the vale. Men fled to Lake Town, and the dwarves fled farther. Girion became known as Girion. His sad and shameful tale spread far and wide. What few knew was that 1 black arrow survived. 8 lords, 8 arrows. Did you count? It fled the fires with Brantjarn, Girion's son who survived. Brantjarn took the name Brand, hiding all his lineage for shame of his father's failing. And so the black arrow passed secretly from father to son, father to son. Many years went by, and Bane, Brand's grandson, came out of the woods to be an archer of the Lake Town Guard, like his distant ancestor before him. Father to son, and father to son again, the black arrow was secretly passed, until the day the dragon sleeping within the mountain awaked. Roused from slumber, Smaug took to the sky, and all the lake folk would have died, but for your grandsire, named as you are, Bard. Fire around him, and dragon above, Bard stood just as Girion had done long before. Yet Bard's aim was true, and his one black arrow struck Smaug down. After the slaying of Smaug, Bard's true lineage was revealed, and so he was named Bard the Bowman, the new king of New-Built Dale. Great were the gifts of the new dwarf king, Dane Ironfoot, not least among them new black arrows, thrice forged, and one for each lord of Dale. And so this arrow was forged for you, my son. May you never need it, yet keep it well, or some distant day it may save us all.
Very nice. Yes, you are absolutely correct, Edith. Edith? Is it Edith or Edith? Or Edith? Welcome to Dale. Here's your complimentary black arrow. I can see it now in the tourist shops, right? Little plastic black arrows. Thrice molded. I don't know. Something like that. Edie? Edie? Eddie? I still don't know if it's a long E or a short E. Hello, everybody that came in from... where were people coming in from? Tesla to Panda. Hey, Tesla. I just started playing this book, and then everybody jumps in here. Welcome, everybody coming over from Tesla's channel. If you don't already follow Tesla, you should. Did I get that right? Yes. Shout out for Tesla. Another streamer. She streams here Fridays on Locho Stream at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm guessing. I know that I can usually watch it, but it's right at the end of my workday. Hey, Val Grimley. Nice to see you, Val. Close. Oh, 6 Eastern? Oh, well, it's definitely not at the end of my workday. So I must catch it right in the middle of it or something. Cool. I was actually just about to sign off. I have done a marvelous time finishing up things. I have 3 active quests. One of them is In Their Absence, chapter 14. I don't know why I have this in my quest log. I got the Lost Lore of Agronith Lost Lore of Gorgoroth for Agronith. Oh, and then I have 1 daily. I guess I could have done this daily. So my quest log on this character is almost empty. And I believe, if I let this load, I have done almost everything. Although I know I haven't, because I know that there's some people that have over 7,000 quests finished. And I only have over 6,000. $6,526 quests finished. And at least 3 of those were tonight. Actually, I did the dailies, so at least 3 of those were tonight. Anyways, I am actually about to sign off. So, sorry, Raiders. I'm going to actually bump you to somebody else. If I can find somebody else streaming Lotro tonight, that would be awesome. Although I do super appreciate everybody dropping in. It's always so much fun. Hulu's up. Fletchlock is up. Oh, who should I do? Who did I do last? Who did I raid last? So both Apulu Felgar, who's fairly well known in our community, I hope, is up. Of course. And I think I did Fletchlock last time. So let's do Apulu tonight. Let the derpness begin. Well, just for his stream title, because it looks like he's playing a minstrel. Apulu is AFK and might not be on much longer. Oh, okay. Is he just finishing up? That's all right. Well, it's on his Be Right Back screen. Apulu, knock, knock, knock. All right. So the other streamer that's up is Fletchlock. Doing some, he's another great streamer of Stream and Lotro, so let's go over there. And I am going to go chat with Apulu. Hopefully he's up. He had a melee skill, only minstrel. Yeah, I probably had nights like that too. No, my minstrel was shouting to the heavens tonight. Thanks, Val. Good night. Yeah, Fletch is cool. Fletch is cool. You should check his stream out. Give him a follow. He's having fun in Lotro. Thanks, everybody. I will hopefully be streaming on my personal channel sometime this week, certainly by this weekend, and I'll be back next Monday. Have a good week, everybody.